Hassan and Ojo speak in minutes. This table for Ojo and Daniel hope at the same time to walk to school 3 kilometers away. Their journey are shown in the figure. There is the 3,000
I've not marked your own. I'm not going to mark your own.
distance from home.
I'll check that
So
in.
there is Ojo limit. Ojo limit is 2,300 seconds away. That is almost half of the 3,000. That is Ojo. I said it. I said Ojo means 3,000 meters. Okay, I'm not wrong.
Yes. There's zero.
Oh, sir, wait. I know that you are so on. So it's time for me to read my own. I'm gonna read this passage called let me say help others. What do you say? Do you English? Yes. One afternoon, as Obaseki was walking back from school, he met an old man on the way. As he walked quickly past him, he saw that he was carrying a big heavy basket on his shoulder. He pretended as if he did not see him, but suddenly he remembered that Miss Koso his class teacher had taught him how to help elderly people. Therefore, he turned back and asked him if he could help the old man with the load. The old man answered, we could we could go together, but the load will be too heavy for you to carry. Obaseki replied, don't worry, I'll be able to carry the load. On their way, they came across a small garden beside a house. Many things were planted in the garden. They saw maize, vegetable, and fruits. The old man asked Obaseki, do you know the food that we can make from corn? The old man asked Obaseki, no, I do not know all tuwo, cornmeal, pancake, and pap. The old man replied, many years ago, there was a great famine in the village called Dugo land. People died like chicken. Eh, People died like chicken, and there was no one to bury them. No one felt strong enough to perform the ceremony. Many people left the village and trekked away to the northern across the lake and the west into the forest. Many people sold their children to get food. Only those who love their children very much prefer to keep them and starve with them. Even the daughters of the chief were married off to obtain food for everyone. Men of low birth who had who had food married princesses. People would anything just to save their life, like potatoes they eat every morning. Some are poisonous which no one know. So they die because of the poisonous plantain which has been prepared for them. Obviously, the big creature who normally kills them was hunger. Hunger was the poison that normally killed them. Some people does not have anything to eat. That is why they have to sell their children to have some money to buy food. Once upon a time, tortoise and bird involving Ada the dove traveled far to a kingdom in the sky to avoid stagnation. Starvation. On reaching the distant land of plenty tortoise, tells him follow the guest to the house where we will stay. Tortoise eat, ate and drank the drink that the other tortoise gave to him. And tortoise became dizzy and fell on the ground. So apparently they wanted to sell tortoise to get more food because they were hungry too. Stagnation was what was reigning in their land. So many birds and tortoises died. Many traveled to the sky to beg the king to give them food and water to drink. Food in their land. They normally eat sand to survive. Some people die because of the disease inside the sand. The bird traveled back ahead of the tortoise out reaching the ground. There was a man named Noso. One day he was walking on the rocky pieces in the land when suddenly he saw fire ahead of him. He moved closer and to his surprise it was a dragon breathing really breathing free fire. He asked the dragon where he came from. Where did he come from? The dragon said calmly, I have nowhere to go and I'm struggling with this. I'm struggling to breathe. I cannot breathe. One day, the villagers of Tokronki was attacked by another village called Dava. Dava. Noso quickly ran to call Yonanda. As they were coming, the enemies were fast approaching. Turkey was Turkey with sword. Down, they threw the arrow to Nonso and his friends, but Nonso dodged the arrow. So the arrow met the arrow met his the arrow meets his friend, which was in his front. So his friend was dying slowly. So Nonso had no choice to leave him behind and run away from the evil people. When Nonso reached the nearby village, immediately a rock was rolling towards him, and the enemy is coming